Okay, so I can't be seen that well in this video, but there's something else I want to learn how to design with with Roblox, inside of Roblox. I'm gonna show what it is exactly. I have a recording. So I'm gonna pull that up really quick. It's basically a dash attack, and I don't remember exactly where I put this recording. So I'm gonna describe it first, and then I'm gonna bring it up. So the fundamentals of this dash attack is while you're in a running animation, you press attack, and then it gives you a dash. But it's like you go invisible. The character that you're using goes invisible, and then there's just a slash shown, and you're still able to be hit in this animation in certain parts of it. So it's like what I would want to design is simply that, but there's something where if you do it properly, if you time the attack, you can do it again. It's a repeated dash. It's like you run, then you press the attack button, the dash. Then if you press the attack button again at the right second, you can dash again. The way that this game does it is you get 4 attacks, but I would want to make this be something that's an infinite input. And then I would want it to run, I would want it to use a gouge. So you dash and it consumes the gouge. And then if you kill something with the attack, then the gouge comes back. And then also if you kill something with normal attacks, the gouge comes back. But I would want this gouge to be connected to your mobility as well as guarding. So it'll be separate from guarding. Like you can guard even if you don't have this, even if you don't have this gouge up, but it'll work the same as guarding. Like I want to design the guarding to where you can do a counter attack, but not a counter like you grapple counter type stuff. Like if they hit right on that second, if you press the guard or if you press the counter attack button, it'll give you what it'll give you extra gouge back in the counter attack. And then if you block right at the right second, it'll just whatchamacallit, give you gouge back and make you take no damage. I don't know exactly where I put this video at. I think I remember now. But I would want to design that system in my Roblox stuff because I would want it to be something that goes on literally every melee weapon, and it'll be an attack that you can just choose, right? So there will be a learning curve, right? So like let's say level 1 you only get 1 dash, right? Then by the time it's at level 5 you get 2 dashes, right? And then level 10 you get 3 dashes, right? And then it just keeps going up, right? So as you level up this ability, you just keep getting dashes, and then as you level it up, you also get damage on it. But the way that I want to do scaling in my game is actually that you don't get damage until you max out every ability. So let's say you get your, I don't know, a power blast. it's not until you get it to level 20 that you can add damage to it every time you level it up. And then I want the damage to go up by like 1 or something like that. So that it'll be like, okay, if I like that'll be balanced, right? So if you have a level 20 ability but a 500 character, you won't be just one-shotting people with abilities that you haven't trained up, right? So it'll be like you'll have to be smart about what you upgrade, right? Like basically, I'm thinking the way that this would end up being is, let's say there's a bunch of players, right? Everyone would eventually be upgrading their first ability, then their second ability, right? Like you would start by doing whatever you use most, and the game will be completely geared towards that, or that idea at least. Right? It's like I think that would be the best way to balance the fighting and stuff. Because I would want to eventually make a game where people can play it and be versus each other and all that type of stuff. Okay, I don't see the I don't see the video, so I'm gonna record another video gameplay of what it was that I wanted to show. So I guess I'm gonna transition into that. Okay, so this is gonna be really short. It might lag, but this is just for the video. I'm going to show off this attack I'm gonna make. Basically just be doing this one attack through the whole game, but it's what I want to show. This might not even load up right, because my computer doesn't load a lot of things on video. Right, like this might be laggy, I don't know. Hopefully I can show like at least a second. What's going on? I can't even move. I think I got number locks on or something. But my keyboard is really weird actually. Like, cause you know that FN thing? This should only take like 2 minutes. But I'm trying to show off this attack. Right, like this right here. Right, like I want to figure out how to design this, but in Roblox. And in an entirely different way. Where the attack goes for your direction keys. So the idea is that you would press forward, right? And you hold it. And then if you want to do it backwards, you just press the other direction. If you want to do it up in the air, you just press up. You know what I mean? You want to do it in the down direction. Because this is cool and all, but this is like 1% of what this mechanic itself is capable of. Yeah, this doesn't take that many minutes. You see that? I just did it, but I pressed it at the same time as an attack, so... Right? So you can still be hit when you do it. It's not like an untargetable thing. So you have to do it smart. Like you can't just whatchamacallit. can't just spam it, although you can spam it. Not just, you can't just whatchamacallit, only do it.
I've waited 300 years to finish this fight.
Okay, so this is basically the demonstration of the mechanic. I hope it got played and shown properly. I'm still gonna use the footage even if it doesn't play properly. Okay, so basically, with that in mind, I'm gonna explain a little more, just like I did with the last video explaining stuff, right? What I would want for Roblox. So, yeah, I made another one of these since the last time I, whatchamacallit. So what I would want with Roblox is for these characters to be able to do that attack, but I would want it to be registered to the sword. So if you have the sword that can do the ability, then every time you run and you dash, then that's going to be your run dash attack. But I don't know how to design that. I know how to make the animations, right? Like I got a idea how I could do that, right? Like with this guy. Hold up, why is his arm up? Did I just move that, or that's from the last time I used it? Okay, so I want, hold up. Oh, I can't move this anymore. Had to get closer. Oops. Okay, so I want the character to be able to, do, I want all the characters to be able to do attacks based off of the weapons that they have. So, okay, how do I move this torso? Dang, I guess I didn't set it up properly. Because I can move these, right? I can move this torso. Nope, I can't move none of my torsos. Okay. I didn't even realize I couldn't move the torsos. That sucks. So how do I do this then? Dang, I'm gonna have to redesign these. I didn't even realize that I couldn't move the torso. I'm gonna have to add a joint or something for the torso. Because this is actually kind of weird that it doesn't click on this. But anyways, I want to make these animations for the character so that I can have the whatchamacallit, so I can have it for the weapons. But what I want to, the way I want to do it is so that the weapons force everything to do animations, right? No matter what it is. But I think I'll have to make the animation and then make it be for these skeletons. If that makes any sense. But basically what I want to do is design it so that these characters can be all dashing around and stuff like pew, 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 pew. This is the best I can do right now. Choose directions. But this is what I want. I want these characters to be able to do different game mechanic things. Right? I'm gonna go over more things. Those are just the things that I have no idea how to design. The little dash and all of that type of stuff.